$4 million.
The time is 6 a.m.
Hey, what's up, one?
Hi, I am Kendi Pang.
Watagwan.
Watagwan.
Datagwan pa.
Watagwan.
Watagwan. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
Datagwan pa Watagwan.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
Hey, what's up, one?
Hi, I am Kendi Pang.
Watagwan.
Watagwan.
Datagwan pa.
Watagwan.
Watagwan. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
Datagwan pa Watagwan.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
Hey, what's up, one?
Hi, I am Kendi Pang.
Watagwan.
Watagwan.
Datagwan pa.
Watagwan.
Watagwan. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
Datagwan pa Watagwan.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
mother go a market. Me say me and my baby mother go a market. Labor the king, love is all I bring. Chairman, me carry my baby mother go a market. Me say me and my baby mother go a market. She say fi drop a pound of pumpkin in the basket. Pick up some roses and she take up couple chocolate. She no want fi go no Walmart and she no want go no Target. And she want the natty dread fi carry go a market. Say take up a vegetable, tell me say she want it. Yeah, big girl I want fi take some picture with the artist. The market looking like a stool.
Oh my goodness, is that Mr. Mirage on your television? Good morning, in the morning. Hello everybody. Wake the town and tell the people. Miss Kitty and Uncle Dennis are coming your way. Wait. Good morning, Jamaica. Good morning, world. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so very much for tuning in today. It is March 5, 2026, which means Dennis, today's what?
International AA Day.
Wait the time to tell the people. It's Miss Kitty's baby's birthday. Day. I gotta tell you, listen to me.
You didn't hear from the show start and be amen.
Yeah.
You think you didn't think Chronic's messing
I
like
thought it was.
No, I was saying
Oh, I got it. I see what you did there. When you have right uncle, these are the things that happen. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
God.
I am so pumped. I am so hyped, but still emotional. Just grateful, so excited, so in disbelief. Like she was just in my tummy yesterday. How are you two?
And I gave back chat.
And listen
I
to
get
me.
attitude.
No, listen to me. So yesterday we said, okay, sweetie, we need to brush your teeth. She doesn't like it. Oh my God, mommy. I said, well, sweetie, we have to brush your teeth. She says, I said, but if you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? AA looks at me and says, maybe tomorrow. I said, so now come out here. I'm going to come out here. But today is her birthday.
Yes.
And anybody who knows me.
Say a glad.
Like I'm such a Gladys Knight without the pics for my baby. I absolutely love my AA. She has brought so much blessings to our life, so much joy, so much insight. She has taught me a lot about myself. I have had to employ some skills that I did not necessarily have before, namely patience, right? To be very patient, have to be extremely gentle, but I so love motherhood and so love being her mommy, and I'm grateful to her daddy every day for having made me a mommy, and I thought
allowing you to in his continued role that allows you to be the mother that you are. Because I often say that I love being a father.
Dennis? Yes, you often say.
I often say I love being a father, but the father this specific father that I am is directly connected to the mother of the child.
Absolutely.
Because if he had a different mother, I would be a different
dad,
father.
No, I'm a great mom because I have a fabulous, magnificent husband. Like everybody who knows, I love my husband to the space in the tile that he walks on because of how he loves, because of how he provides, because of how he protects. Then you're truly right that I can be the mother that I am.
He liberates you to be the mother that
elevate and liberate. You understand? Because sometimes I think about it, you can't imagine if we did all careless.
Imagine if you were struggling.
I never have Mr. Wilkinson, but I just cry every day. But because of his love, his protection, his provision, I am able to be the mommy that I am. And so to you, Atara Amora Wilkinson, I absolutely love you. I have no words to fully express.
Last night, Jackson asked me, so Daddy, what is AA's real name? What is your actual name? So I told him. So he was walking around, skipping around, saying the name. So I said, you'll see her. At
the party. So I intend. Dennis, boy, may I tell you?
Hold on, no.
You're Mr. Wilkinson, more catch me. People.
Weeks now, I've been saying What are you saying?
Don't blame it on me.
Like,
blame it on her aunties. Blame Tada from the Blossom Concept and blame Shanake Pottinger from Skate Events.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please look at me.
I've been saying, please look at you. I've been saying this whole plan, this whole low-key plan
Sasha,
is not gonna work.
I said to myself, I'm not gonna do a big splurge. I'm not gonna, you understand?
Yeah,
and I was holding like a G.
Holding
I really was.
for a good 2 days.
Until
you start plan and then you realize
the uncles and the aunties, her godfathers and godmothers got involved. Blame Sandy Solid. Don't blame Tango. Listen, I'm a victim of the system, and as a good mother,
yeah, that's
I just have to carry out the wishes of the people.
That's your story. That's your story.
Yeah, that's my story.
But
I love you, my baby. Oh my
Happy
God.
birthday.
She's two. But baby, I told her, oh God.
But what I would say is happy anniversary to you. This morning I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Just this morning when I got up and did my prayers and stuff. And a thought came to me that it is also the 2nd anniversary of your safe landing.
Yeah.
It's the 2nd anniversary of you entering officially into motherhood. It's the 2nd anniversary of you, stepping into this new chapter of your life.
Yes.
So it is as much an anniversary celebration for yourself and what you've managed to achieve. We were having a conversation recently and saying that we weren't having a conversation. I was having a conversation with elsewhere. And, it was being said, look at how people change when they become husband or wife or mother, or father, that you ought to change.
Yes.
You ought to evolve.
Yes.
And
because the season calls for a different version of yourself. Yeah.
And we're like, remember back in the day when Kitty used to say so and so and so, or when Kitty, remember the cook-off when Kitty couldn't cook? I say, she can't cook now.
Absolutely, because this season of my life calls for cooking.
Yeah.
Remember, I never go cook and get no bun up. So nobody, I never run a joke. Then it's one thing with me. I've always known the type of life I want. I also understand, for me, motherhood is a ministry. Parenthood is very important. And my mother, the great, the iconic Lady Marge O.D. Right?
Yes.
My mother and my sister has set such a template for me to see how they mother. I knew that it's something not to be taken willy-nilly. And I want to do my best. And so I knew the type of situation that I wanted, because motherhood is stressful, chaotically beautiful. It comes with a lot, it requires a lot. So I never want to take it as, oh yeah, just have a youth, just have a baby. No. There's a life and a person that depends on you. So Jackson, when he grows up and understands the father and the mother that him up, I'm not lie, my rose run up and down. I said, that's my dad. That's my dad.
Yeah.
When AA come and realize, say, oh, that's my mom and my dad. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I stand on business. I say what I mean what I say. And I speak it into being, because I understand that children are a blessing, but we also as parents need to be a blessing to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
absolutely.
I took it very seriously.
Yeah.
And then remember say, certain boyfriend I get husband treat. You
No.
understand? You have to be a husband.
You better say that. You better say that.
Twak it.
Yeah.
The girlies are just learning and understanding. They're getting
Definitely.
it. Yeah.
Definitely. Yesterday I was on the road. I was
Yeah.
doing a lot of work on the road.
Yeah.
With P-Steb. So look, you can look out for some JCF related stuff,
Okay, nice.
in relation to public safety and
Nice.
traffic enforcement, and also in relation to just protecting yourself on the road. I must say that there is a manhole
Yes.
on the boulevard, Washington Boulevard,
Oh, wow.
in the vicinity of Calabar Mews there, that I really wanted persons to be wary of. I think that they tried to put something around it, and somebody apparently looks like they hit it.
Oh wow.
Looks like they hit it, and so right there, that section of the boulevard.
Yes.
Yes. So a gentleman.
It needs urgent attention.
This video was brought to my attention, and I definitely want people to be wary of it.
Thanks for sharing.
Also, there's a pothole, but it's the shape of it and the sharpness of it is very dangerous. It's on Olivia Road in the vicinity of Shortwood Road. So right there, when you veer off from Shortwood Road onto Olivia Road, it is right there as you veer. So I was coming down the road and a vehicle actually almost crashed into my vehicle because he hit the pothole, blew out his tire, lost control of the vehicle. And I tried to render some assistance, but the truth is that
it needs to be fixed.
It needs to be fixed. And people are not because people are not suing the government when their vehicles are damaged, but it needs to be fixed, and it needs to be fixed right away. So the relevant persons, I don't know if I believe that would probably be an NWA road. The boulevard, that looks like a National Works Agency matter as well. It doesn't look like a municipal road. So please, let's get
on
to
it ASAP, please.
All right?
Happy birthday, AA. Happy birthday, AA. Happy birthday. May the dear Lord bless you. May the dear Lord bless you. Happy birthday from your daddy Keon, your grand, and of course, Yvonne and Mitzian and Simone and Auntie Jody, Uncle Darrell, Tango, Uncle Chris. Boy,
from Uncle Dennis.
From Uncle Dennis, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Your cousin Jackson, your auntie, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Gotta tell you, we love you so very much.
Love you.
And you're amazing. And you are our sunrise. So we're gonna take a break.
People, just be prepared. We might just break out into song at any moment in time for her birthday. It's only the second time she have birthday, she not get bored of it yet. Like the people that must say, I'm a birthday. No. She still love it.
It's still a thing.
All right?
It's still a thing.
Guess what? We need to take a time signal on AA's birthday. The time by AA is...
I like it, Dennis. I cannot. Oh my God, hold me. Hold me. I gotta tell you. We'll be right back, guys. It's Sunrise right here on CVM.
Say yes to living the life you love with your family with health and life insurance from Sagicor Life. The time by Sagicor Life is 6:15.
This is Flow, Jamaica's fastest mobile network, as verified by Ookla. It's the result of a complete network rebuild with more power backup to reduce outages and satellite backup for greater mobile stability. You can even make regular calls using Wi-Fi. Welcome to our new era of connectivity, and we're not stopping there. This is Flow, Jamaica's network.
Rainforest, I go give you plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that to me need. More delicious moments every day of the week. And look how good me feel. Rainforest make it nice. Rainforest, I go make it nice.
March 1 to 7 is Civil Servants Week at Quartz Optical, Lucky Dollar, and Ashley Furniture Home Store. All civil servants will get 40% off credit purchases on 24 to 48 months at Quartz, Lucky Dollar, and Ashley, and 40% off frames on credit purchases 12 to 24 months at Quartz Optical. You don't want to miss out on this massive offer. It's Civil Servants Week at Quartz Optical, Lucky Dollar, and Ashley Furniture Home Store, March 1 to 7 with 40% off credit purchases. Conditions apply.
It's the last thing on their mind until it becomes the only thing on their mind. Critical illness has many faces. 1 in 4 people will be affected. Protect what matters with critical illness insurance from Sagicor Life.
Tune in to Lead Story, weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orvin Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
the internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
"21 minutes after 6 o'clock on International AA Day." In the words of Idonia, good morning to you.
God no, you're right till God. All right, you can't go back. He's got to help them start out the war.
The war?
Well, because I think you could write some policies.
I could.
I know you could go over there and do something.
I could.
Like,
write
I'm
some
so
policies.
glad you're my daughter's uncle. Like,
Thank you very much.
Oh my God.
We're here.
Oh
That's
my God.
why we're here.
Oh my God.
Good morning.
Good morning, Antonia.
Morning.
One voice and a Dan voice.
One voice, the Dan voice.
Yes.
And the next voice is a Dan voice, is a Rose of Sharon
I
voice.
know.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. You made our international debut the other day.
Oh yes, the singing,
Yeah?
the debut.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah,
The debut.
shall freestyle.
Hey.
Really?
It was
On
a lot.
Sunrise?
It was a lot.
Sunrise.
It was a lot.
TK, your boss.
I was saying
Hold on
yesterday's
now.
price, isn't today's price.
I know
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
right. Tell her.
Me I said, please, TK, don't do it.
I wasn't go-
Don't do it. Don't do it. And
Dennis,
Mr. said,
let me tell you
Mr.
something.
hold it, TK, hold it.
I did
Then when me hear her bust it, I said, no, go on, TK.
I was
Eh?
no, don't do that.
No, guess
I
what?
was
Guess
not
what?
going to.
Quick while, yeah.
Right?
Okay, all right.
I was not going
No.
to Sasha.
You
See
see
her
when she
there?
stopped? You see when
Sasha
she
said,
stopped?
"Go
I
on,
was like,
go on."
brilliant. Because if I didn't beat, my baby would have get overhyped and go little further and tumble on.
No, I wasn't going to sing none at all. IT was singing and it was with Rumko. So it was dancehall
Yeah.
week. This one here. See her there, Sasha? Come now, 20K, touch the mic. See me here?
You take boots in.
I'm not doing it.
Them boots up like supplicant.
Them boots. Me have to go do it.
But it go on good, it go on good.
Thank
It
you,
go on
Lord.
good.
Supplicant, boost you up. Good morning, Supplicant. You guys sponsor TK's headline.
Hey, let's do it.
Anybody at Supplicant, good morning to you. Can you
Yeah.
please sponsor
Sponsor
TK's
TK's
headline
headline.
segment? Because you boosted her, I gotta tell you. Yeah, boost up like Supplicant.
Well, let's get into some boosting headlines.
Yes.
All right. So first up, Jamaica government continues to monitor situation in the Middle East. Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Senator the Honorable Kamina Johnson-Smith, announced yesterday in a press briefing that the government of Jamaica continues to monitor the rapidly evolving security situation in the Middle East, which has further deteriorated in recent days. The minister continues to urge Jamaicans in the conflict areas to register with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs via email minconjhcindia at mfaft.gov.gm or consular at mfaft.gov.gm to be accounted for in case of emergency and to facilitate potential evacuation. Johnson-Smith disclosed that in the UAE, 85 Jamaicans have registered. In Kuwait, 44, Qatar, 40, Bahrain, 6, Saudi Arabia, 1, Oman, 1, and Israel, 1. And this is up to 178 as of yesterday morning. Jamaicans in the affected countries can also contact 876-391-8105 from wherever they are. If it rings without an answer, leave a message or send a WhatsApp message as the contact is monitored and callbacks are made. So Senator Johnson-Smith has assured, and alternatively citizens and their family can also contact Jamaica's High Commissioner to India in Delhi at, 91-882-626-4363 for information. So.
All right.
Well, I'm happy that that kind of information, and we need to get that, by the way, on a graphic.
Yeah.
So we put it out so people can see it, so that they can screenshot it and send it to their family members and get it done so that we can have it, because this is very pertinent information that people need to have at their fingertips right now. And if you know anyone in the war-stricken area, we can send it to them. But Dennis, I don't know. This is just so painful to watch and to see it all unfold. And of course, my heart goes out to our Jamaicans. I mean, everybody in the UAE and those affected areas. But when you come from Jamaica, you come from your country or you come from Jamaica, we're not accustomed to this.
No, we're not used to
we
that.
only see them something in a show. You know what I mean? And so it is so unfortunate that they're literally caught in the crossfire. You know, and I just hope that everybody will remain safe and also remain united and get to, you know, safety and just keep safe. And hopefully this will all be over with sooner than later.
Yeah, I hope it's not a long conflict, but by all indications, it might well be.
Yeah.
If we listen to the statements by the U.S. Secretary of Defense, U.S. Secretary of War, the Secretary of State, the President of the United States himself,
yes,
this is not a 4 weeks war. This is not a brief conflict.
Yeah.
They're in it. It sounds for the long haul. And you know they've stated that they're prepared for casualties. No, the challenge is when you have the reprisals and the counter reprisals that come.
Because Iran is not sitting idly by.
But there are people who have been voicing concerns. They have been voicing opinions on either side of the discussion. But the conflict in the Middle East is not straightforward. There are not anybody who is coming to me with analysis that would sound like there's a clear good guy and a clear bad guy. I have no time for it. It's a multi-layered, very dynamic conflict that has been going on for some time. Persons protecting interest and choosing sides. And this is a conflict that history students, I believe, will read about in the years to come, in the same way that we read about
the Ottoman Empire.
We read about World War I and World War II, and the assassination of Archduke was the spark that lit the powder keg that started the war. And that kind of a thing. And, when people asking students to name 4 factors that caused the war, I think that we will be analyzing and
understanding. For UAE people, because Dubai don't tell me about them just rich out over there, live them greatest life. And like, I get, you know what I feel like? You have a friend with our war, and you get caught, it come a friend. And I say, how did I get involved in this?
Your neighbor, you get caught because you have a neighbor.
Yeah, my neighbor.
So you fling some stone and broke my glass and mash up my car and lick my picnic who are playing at the yard.
Because you see a neighbor parked over your yard.
Yeah, and now me have to go.
I'm not involved in this.
Now me have to answer back.
I know, I forgot. Because it's my family.
And the thing is that this story in particular emerges because the nature of the economy in the Emirates and the United Arab Emirates, there are several Emirates, and Jamaicans have chosen to live in some of those Emirates. It's like you would say states then, and so some are living in Dubai, and some are living in Qatar,
Oman.
So people are living.
And even Dennis, we have our footballers, some of whom are plying their trade over there as well. So it's like, and based on all accounts and the history of the UAE, Emiratis, the people them just peaceful. Nobody not kill nobody, nobody not rob. Listen, TK. Over there, so govern one different kind of way. They don't play over there.
Right.
Law and order and discipline are of paramount importance to them in their society. And I've heard from Jamaicans who are there say, well, you can leave your door open. Nobody's coming there. You can leave your laptop, your phone.
I watch videos of persons just watch this. We're gonna leave our stuff.
And go off hours.
And you come back and it's all there.
Yeah.
And nobody not thief. One, nobody don't need it. And 2, nobody's gonna try.
And my thing too is, Dennis, what I look at is the implication it has for our economy here in Jamaica and the Caribbean, because as you know, the UAE and the Middle East is the gas belt, right? The oil belt. And so that now has implications for the oil here. And when oil prices go up, other items go up, and it's like...
So the ripple effects are real.
So though it's happening thousands of miles away, it has implications for here. But we're going to delve deeper in other presentations, all right? But thank you so much for saying, and thank you, TK, all right? Singer, who knew? That's all the time we have for this morning's headlines with TK, and we say thank you so much. It's now time for another break. Carlton is up next with Money Masterclass, powered by...
JN.
AA Bank, JN Bank.
JN Bank.
JN Bank,
Right.
please do stay with us. It's Sunrise on International AA Day.
Proud to supply all of Jamaica with the highest standard of gas products to keep you safe and well taken care of. Choose well. Choose IGL.
The time by IGL is
6:30.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orvin Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hey, what I want? Hi, I am Candy Pang.
What a guan?
What a guan?
That a guan pa.
What a guan?
What a guan?
What a Guan! Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
That's a guan pa. What a guan?
When opportunity comes knocking, grab it. When I got my piece of land, I saw more than just soil. I saw a future. With a JN Bank small business loan, I grew that dream and built a better life for my family.
Start your journey with a JN Small Business Loan with small business loans as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit jnbank.com or contact us on WhatsApp at 876-295-1298 to get started.
Good morning to you, world. Can you tell I'm a happy mommy? I'm always a happy mommy. Oh my God! Thank you so very much. And if you are celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday. Let me also hasten to say happy birthday belatedly to Ambassador Marjorie Grant Fuller. Yesterday was her birthday. She's such a queen, such a wonderful human being, such a stalwart. And, you know, as it is Women's Month and Women's History Month, I like to acknowledge strong women who have created an immutable path for other women to follow, for us to emulate, for us to aspire to, because then its representation matters.
It does.
And when you see, especially women of the Negroid race, one come from Jamaica doing big things in the world, it means that it signals to young women like myself, I said what I said, that it is possible.
And I said nothing.
And Ambassador Marjorie Grant Fuller is one such woman. And I say happy birthday to you, Queen. I wish you all the best, more life, continued health,
Happy birthday,
wealth,
ma'am, belatedly.
and strength, all right? Good. So, we're here with another segment of Money Masterclass brought to you by
JN Bank.
That's right. Now, we all know that investing can feel intimidating, especially when you're sitting across from a financial advisor who may be using terms that you've never heard of before. Now, in this Money Masterclass, Carlton G. Stew on all platforms flips the script and reminds viewers that investing is a partnership, not a lecture. Now, before you hand over your hard-earned money, what questions should we really be asking? He'll walk us through some smart, confident questions that protect your money and help you invest with clarity instead of confusion. Over to you, Uncle Carlton. How are you?
Happy birthday to you. Are you birthday to you now? Yeah, celebrate.
I know.
Birthday. Hey, wishing a wonderful birthday.
Thank you, Uncle
Blessings
Carlton.
and guidance.
Thank
you
you.
know that she will blossom and bloom into the woman that God has ordained her to be.
That's
Amen.
right.
That is my birthday.
I'm gonna make sure. Thank you. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna do our birthday thing fair. Uncle Carlton say if I start the route from them barn, I'm gonna just go to rope. Carlton, I want to be he's a good student.
Yeah,
I'm a follower. I'm a creature of instructions.
I love
That's
that.
right.
Very
yes,
well.
as you should be.
Exactly. So I'm wishing that all the very best. So
thank you.
As we start to invest, and I'm encouraging that. So I'll possibly walk through another class, the basic, the ABCs. Yeah. But before you start, I want to ask some questions because too often when persons should start investing, they don't. Then it's because you're afraid of going down that path. Sometimes because of confusion, you're not sure what to ask. You feel intimidated because you sit in front of an advisor, for example, and they just appear a little bit more knowledgeable than you are. And because of that, you just feel as though, I'm so intimidated. But I want to empower you this morning with some questions that you need to be asking before you sign your life away, before you give your hard-earned money to somebody. Ask some questions this morning. Number one I want you to ask is, what am I investing in? So somebody will come to you or you'll go to the investment houses, for example, and say, put $10,000 here, put $1 million here. And as the investor, you have no clue, Mrs. Kitty, what you are putting your money in.
True.
So you want to find out, am I putting my money, for example, in stocks? Ask the questions, what is it that I'm putting my money in? Is it a bond? If they say it's a bond, let them explain to you what a bond is, what stocks are, for example. Why you want to know? Because you want to know, how does this make money?
Yes.
If they cannot explain how this instrument makes money for you, do not go in the particular thing. Yeah?
Yes.
If they can't articulate that. You want to know what drives the growth. So what happens if this happens? How am I going to make my money? You want to find that out. Because so many persons, you will invest in something, for example, without having any knowledge, and then when the market goes south or east or west, you are left holding the bag. Yeah?
Yes.
And not a full bag, an empty bag, because there's nothing in the bag, because you did not ask the questions. I would prefer for you to have knowledge that it may possibly go south than to go in with an expectation and nothing works. Yeah? So you want to ask those questions. Number two, when I'm investing, are there any fees that I'm going to incur? Because while you may invest in something, for example, you want to know, are there any management fees? Are there any penalties? If I decide I no longer want to invest in this particular product, are you going to take some of my money? And that's an important question that you want to ask, because sometimes when you invest in a particular instrument and you are leaving a little bit early, there are money that they may take out of your investment, and you want to know as well, is that something that will apply to my investment? Number three, how
much money you want to take out of it?
The management fees.
Yeah.
You want to find out, for you to manage this for me,
how much
is there
you
a
take?
fee? How much percentage of this money belongs to you? You want to find that out upfront. Because you don't want to earn $1 million and half of that is going to the person.
Management fees.
Yeah, but okay, because like people are like, I don't understand it. I mean, my guy at the place, Carlton, he handles it for me. And Carlton don't get nothing. He just making you rich for that.
You want to ask.
Yeah.
Possibly there is a management fee.
Okay, good.
If you are investing, there is a risk. There's a risk involved. You may want to know if it is if you are low risk, if you are medium risk, if you are high risk.
I talk about your risk appetite. So when you go in, I normally say, listen, but don't have it.
No risk.
I don't have it to lose. You understand? So, listen, sir, you said the high risk stuff, that's not for me. I am medium to low. And there are no risk. Or low to low. Low to no risk. So I think people have to understand that, because yes, the high yielding stuff then may look attractive, but it also means that you could possibly lose everything.
Okay,
right?
wonderful.
May not have it for lose.
Which is why it is so important to ask the question.
And then as you get older, you become less. You become more
risk averse. Yeah.
So like if you are getting at the game now, in your 40s, 50s.
You know, want to go high.
No, you're not in your 20s. You don't have as much time for recovery.
Exactly. So when you're 20, you can ride out another 20 years.
Yeah,
because you have time on your hand. You are 50, you don't have 20 years to ride out the storm. So you want to ask, what are the risks involved? Imagine you at 62, lose off all of your pension money, Dennis, and you have 2 more years to go or 3 more years to go. We're dead. We're just dead on the show right now. We're dead on the show right now.
3 points gone.
Yeah, gone because of that. You want to find out as well, how liquid is my money? And that liquid right here means, how quickly am I able to convert this money into actual cash that I can spend? Because while you may have investments, the money may not be liquid. You can pick up the bond, go there and say, draw up my bond, and then take the bond, go buy something. You can't do that, for example. So you want to know how liquid your money is, because you want to know how quickly do I have access to this just in the event. That's number one. You want to know, is there a lock-in period? Because you may have the money on fixed deposits, for example, and it's for 1 year. You
and
can't
you take it off and break it,
you
then
may
you're
have
not going to
penalties.
get the penalties.
Exactly. You learn, play from class start.
Remember we're AA student.
Wonderful.
But I'm a part of the A team.
The A team, this is good team. This is the A team. So you want to know how liquid that is. I have had clients who would have gone into, for example, like a bond, but they may need money. No, you can't get to tomorrow morning and say you want to sell the bond, because you define a buyer for the bond. That may take you a month, it may take a week, it may take 2 months. So you want to know. So it's so important, if it is your only investment, you cannot tie up your own investment into a long-term bond. You don't have any other money. So you must be able to diversify. So you want to know how liquid is your money that you are investing. Number 5, what is the realistic return? And too often we get so jiggy, we get so caught up into 100%, 200%. We get so caught up in that we omit asking all of these first 4 questions because the return sounds so unreal. And if it is too unreal, chances are it is not real.
10% a month.
That sounds very plus-ish. That very plus-ish with some cash on the side.
That's up on a hill.
Exactly. Up on a hill. Very plus on a hill.
This is Carlton, not Carlos.
Thank you for that.
Hola.
So those who get it will get it this morning. I tell you, because this problem. So it is so important, Dennis. Thank you for that. Thank you for that laugh this morning. So important. What's the realistic return? Because if it's too good to be true, chances that it's not. It's just too good. And sometimes person get caught up in what the return is, the unrealistic return is, and you omit asking these questions. And you're going now, and it just goes downhill from there. You want to know, how was this performing before? Yes, if somebody cares something new right now, you understand, it's okay to say, no, I'm not ready. You want to be somebody who will see what it is doing in the market first. Give it a year, 2, 3, 5 years. And then you may possibly jump in if you don't understand. You want to see what is it projected to earn or return, or what will I earn if I keep there for 2, 3 years. Realistically, you want to find out.
What's realistic though, Carlton?
It depends on what you're going into. So if it's somebody like you, which is very on the lower risk side, somebody can't just say I get 10% per month.
Them can't.
Because it's low risk.
I'm bag and leave.
Exactly.
Have a great day, sir.
But something on the much higher risk side, chances are you have seen investments go 80% per year. But it's not very common. It happens every single year. So it may have happened last year, no? Chances are it's not going to happen this year. So you want to have that in your mind as well. I've seen real estate funds, for example, here in Jamaica, when you had the real estate boom in Jamaica post-COVID, other real estate funds went up by 1,000%. That's not happening now. So even if a fund performed at 600%, 5 years ago, we saw where that was impacted by maybe possibly COVID, people coming back in the marketplace and just buying up, and then that demand drove, the cost and the value. Is it happening now? No. The market is correcting itself, for example. So don't go expecting 300% because it happened 5 years ago. It's not happening right now. And lastly, I want to find out, how does this fit my goal? So it is. You cannot go in and say you wanted to save long term, and then what they're giving you now doesn't add up to what you want to achieve. And sometimes you have to ask the advisor, is it in my best interest or your best interest? Because in most cases, while you ask the fees, ask as well if they are making commission on this. Because sometimes you have some unethical persons who are pushing a product on you because it benefits them.
Because they're trying to meet a quota. And so they're not wealth advisors, they're salespeople.
Trying to
say, you fit be a wealth advisor, you're not wealthy. I don't understand it. It doesn't make no sense. Because I'm saying, Dennis,
wealth as well, Miss Kitty.
Please.
So they're growing yours, they're growing yours as well.
Grow your own wealth first. Pastor Christine Pitney first.
Exactly.
Listen, Dennis, my thing is, right? Obviously, you can be wealthy and still work. Well, we have a lot of wealthy people who work. But my thing is, how are you not using the knowledge that you have to when you go home at night, you open your laptop and make yourself wealthy? I don't understand.
It's a process. Maybe they're on that path as well. They're on the path And sometimes persons don't have the equity to start up front, so they're starting a little.
They need some light post on the path.
Building the wealth. But there are some questions I want you to pose, and don't be afraid. It's your money. It's your investment.
Yeah.
Don't feel shy about it.
True.
And if you are in doubt when they give you the answer, call me. You know to find me. It's Carlton G Stew.
Absolutely.
On our platform. And I
Get
will
a
walk you
second
through that.
opinion, I would say too.
And I'm second opinion all the time. Call
I
me.
would say that.
Yeah,
and if you're uncertain and you're belly not give feet, just leave it.
Just walk away.
Just walk away. Don't go in until you call Carlton.
No, I'm not going in.
That's right. All right, folks, you just had your morning stew with Carlton G Stew. That's it for Money Masterclass, brought to you by JN Bank. Coming up next, we're going to head to Jamaica Food and Drink Festival for one last taste. Give me
one last taste. One last taste. One last taste. Are we dipping into our emergency fund to go here? What are we doing?
This is not an emergency.
It's not an emergency.
It's not an emergency.
For better, for worse. Who Jaja bless, let no man curse. I put the family first, though sometimes it hurts. So
Opportunity comes knocking, grab it. When I got my piece of land, I saw more than just soil. I saw a future. With a JN Bank small business loan, I grew that dream and built a better life for my family.
Start your journey with a JN Small Business Loan with small business loans as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit jnbank.com or contact us on WhatsApp at 876-295-1298 to get started.
If you're a woman in business, it's time to go bigger.
Your ambition is calling, and Horizon for Women in Business is answering.
Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services designed for women entrepreneurs to unlock the capital you need to grow and take your business beyond limits. With quick approval, flexible repayment, and low interest rates, your success is on the horizon.
Call us now. The funds are waiting.
Your success is on the horizon.
Here, where the Caribbean greets the morning, elegance isn't just seen, it's sensed. Set on Jamaica's north coast, the Montego Bay Convention Center rises with intention. A space designed to inspire, connect, and lead. Polished, purpose-built, poised for what's next. Step into a venue where scale meets serenity, where openness isn't just a design, it's a philosophy. This is more than a venue. This is where vision checks in.
It's tax time. There are now 2 due dates for filing final income tax returns. All personal income tax returns, such as self-employed persons, individuals, partners, and partnerships, must file and pay their income tax returns by March 16. For corporate bodies, your income tax return is now due April 15. The due dates for all estimated tax returns filings and quarterly payments remain the same: March 15, June 15, September 15, and December 15. Visit jamaicatax.gov.gm or call 888-TAX-HELP for details. Tax Administration Jamaica, working together to serve you even better.
I love to see hot girl. I love to see AA. I love to see AA.
I gotta tell ya. Yeah. Good morning, everybody.
Morning, folks.
Yes.
12 minutes going up to 7 o'clock. Remember, at 7 o'clock, we have your early morning newscast. Remember, guess what? We're checking back in one last time. Gabrielle Hilton is here to talk to us all things Meat Street and to make that final push for the Jamaica Food and Drink Festival. Meat Street is where the heart of Jamaican street food comes alive. Big flavors, great music, and pure vibes. And Gabrielle is here to break down what you can expect and why this is one event that you don't want to miss on the whole Jamaica Food and Drink calendar.
Yes, hi,
Gabrielle
Good
Hilton.
morning.
Hi,
Meat
everyone.
Street.
Yes. It goes down today.
Today.
Tomorrow and Saturday.
Yes, that is correct. And Sunday as well. Today is International AA Day for you, but it is also International Festival has started. The day for us. And so we're so excited. As you know, we start off today on the waterfront by the Festival Marketplace downtown for Kuya, Jamaican Food Reimagined.
Stick a pin right there.
Yes.
For those who may not know, Gabrielle,
yes,
where they that look like tell us where near it is and where should we park to get there?
Okay.
Because still some people may not know, like, you know, okay, it near BOJ, it near where?
All right, so it is what most people know as the Craft Market downtown. It's an absolutely beautiful venue.
Near Digicel.
Near Digicel.
You see that?
That's correct. Yes, near Digicel. And then we do have shuttles available from parking lots. We have a general parking lot and some information on our social media page, JA Food and Drink. So it will tell you where exactly to park. And then we have shuttles running frequently. And of course, it's secured parking. So there's no need to worry.
Beautiful. So people can actually carpool.
Yes,
so as not to congest.
Right.
Yes,
Very
absolutely.
well.
That's what you don't want is, especially when you're ready to leave and the challenges
that
of
there's any issues getting to your car. So we'll have no issues getting to vehicles for any of our events, actually.
Beautiful.
All right,
Beautiful.
so the first night,
Yes.
what defines the first night?
All right, so the first night is, as we said, Jamaican food reimagined. I like to say it's Jamaican food on steroids, right? And then we pair that with the best of Jamaican spirits. So Worthy Park rum and Worthy Park cocktails, Red Stripe beer, Red Stripe cocktails, Calico Jack and Stone's ginger wine. And then it's 13 chefs and 20 plus plates from which patrons can have anything they choose. You nyam till your belly bust.
Yes.
Right? And drink responsibly, of course.
I told them to take washout from Monday.
Yeah.
So I hope they were listening to that.
We did warn them.
And in terms of the food, Gabrielle, what type of food are we talking about?
All right, so we're talking about an oxtail pizza, for example, by Chef Doms Pearson. We're talking about a pot roasted jerk pork paired with rice and peas arancini. Lots of very fancy stuff.
Arancini seda, rice and peas arancini.
Yeah,
if you cook that, you must marry it. I prefer what you cook it arancini.
Arancini.
Lots of exciting and of course delicious stuff coming from our chefs. We're partnering this year with the Ministry of Agriculture as well, and they have a spit roasted pork. So that's pork on a stick. Very exciting to see, and also absolutely delicious. I've had it many times. The chef is so good. And then we have an international chef that Scotiabank has brought in for us. Chef Scott Lee Innes. I know he was here with you guys this week. We got a taste of his food last night at Chef's Table, and people kept going for thirds and fifths and sixths. It was so delicious. So it's just going to be amazing.
What I love about
Next year
food,
we need to get onto Chef's Table.
I know, right? Chef's Table. I'll invite you and book with you. But for me, Gabrielle, what I love about food and Jamaica Food and Drink Festival is that, you know, sometimes Dennis, you go somewhere and you're afraid to eat, or the food is running out. That's not usually the case at Food and Drink. Everybody's just eating, and you go back as many times as you so choose, and the food just is there.
When you come back, them all
It's not like you again.
And if it's low, they would say circle back because
we're putting on more.
The efficiency is something that I like. The efficiency of how the booths are run.
100%.
I mean, but for persons who have never been there before, because I remember the first year that I went, and even though I would have watched conversations and participated in conversations, I was still blown away by the experience. Give them an idea of it as a Jamaican experience.
The ambiance as well.
All right, so that's a great question. I have never been to a food festival outside of Jamaica, but we have international media and international influencers who have come in for our events. And what I can tell you, also international chefs as well. And everyone says what we do is out of this world. The way we set up, just the overall atmosphere is just completely different from when you go to an international food fest somewhere else. They focus on you know, basic tent set up and you come and you serve and you get and you go. But for everything, you know, Jamaican does, it's all about the experience. We want to make sure, as you mentioned, that the patrons are fulfilled, that you can eat and come. And Chef Celeste Gordon, who is our culinary director, runs a tight ship in that regard to make sure the chefs are constantly putting out meals as well. And then, of course, you know, we pair our things with the best of Jamaican DJs and entertainers. For Queer, Jesse Royal is performing a live acoustic performance powered by Digicel. And we're very excited about that. And then at Decade, which is a festival favorite, you know, we have DJ Narity and Blood Franco, who is also going to be performing there as well.
And that's going to be Friday.
And that's Friday.
Yes. And where is that going to be held?
That is going to be at Sabina Park.
Nice.
It is a coming together of 4 festival favorites: Crisp, Pork Palooza, Picante, and Chopsticks. So that one is 20 plus chefs, 5 bars. Washout definitely required because it is way too much food that anybody should be consuming, but it's delicious food.
And Saturday, what do we have?
And then Saturday is my favorite event. It is our most budget-friendly event. It is a family affair, so we're catering to people of all ages, right? It is Meat Street and the Market. This year we've collaborated with the Jamaica Blue Mountain Coffee Festival, because what goes better with great Jamaican food than great Jamaican coffee? Absolutely nothing.
Make coffee, make coffee, make coffee, make cup of boiling coffee in the morning. I don't care for nothing else. The only thing for me is me bowl of boiling coffee in the morning.
Brilliant pairing.
Brilliant pairing, of course. And then so TEF, who is our partner, you know, they're making sure that we have 20 plus coffee vendors who will be there with our 60 plus food vendors. You pay $1,500 to get in, and then you choose from the vendors you want to support based on the budget you set. And this year, for the first time, we're going to be having a dedicated area for children. So a kiddies zone where the children can ride all day if they like, if their parents like. We start at 12 p.m. We go up to 10 p.m. We have parking at King's House, shuttles provided, and this is most important, police escort to take you to the venue. So you don't have to worry that you're going to be stuck in traffic. We're partnering with JUTC to do park and ride, and so the shuttles will be moving, the traffic will be free for us, and of course the vibe and the entertainment is going to be amazing.
For $1,500?
For $1,500, yes.
Guys.
So there's no excuse to not take the kids out of the house.
Absolutely. And then on Sunday?
And then on Sunday is our boozy brunch, which is up in the hills. That's typically the first event to be sold out. It is a unique experience curated by NCB and the select brands. Absolutely amazing as well.
And that starts at what time?
That starts at 12 p.m. and we go up until about 5:30 or until the guests say when.
I think you're gonna need like an extra day. Like the Monday now is a, I don't know, we need a beach day. After eating all of that, a beach and chill. Like it has light on, I said so. When the postprandial lassitude has set in, I say, all right, we can't go over. Let's slide off.
Why not?
I drink some tea, ginger tea though. That's clear up one. And then Tuesday I get back up. But that's amazing, Gabrielle. So I know people want tickets to buy still. Where can they get them?
Okay, so at this point, we only have tickets remaining for Meat Street because all other events are sold out. Just goes to show how much people are so excited about eating great food and pairing it with amazing drinks. But you can buy tickets at jafoodanddrink.com. or at our physical location, which is at the Jamaica Food and Drink Kitchen. Meat Street tickets are still available. They likely will still be available on the day, but it's best to cut the join line to buy tickets and buy your tickets early. And of course, don't forget to use your Visa card because you get great rewards when you use your Visa card to do anything. Right?
Visa overall just great. When you get your Visa, it's just nice. Visa and Visa, I gotta tell you. But Gabrielle, it must be nice when you're, planning an event that is an everyday sold out. You feel good to know that, yes,
you're winning before it starts.
Absolutely. Yes, 100%. And also, I just want to say, there's been so many events that has happened between last weekend and this weekend. So many events that are just true to the culture. So many events that are promoting Jamaica across the world. And it's so overwhelming to me to see how much support they've gotten between Lost in Times, Curry Festival, and now Jamaica Food and Drink Festival. And they're all doing so well. And it's so amazing.
Amazing. Love it for you.
Definitely.
Congratulations. And of course, Alicia Bogues and the team, to all the chefs, congrats. And we do look forward to a fun-filled, belly-filled weekend. Our guest has been marketing manager for the Jamaica Food and Drink Festival, Gabrielle Hilton. News at 7 is up next with TK Dawkins. Please stay with us right here on Sunrise.
Rainforest, I go give you plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that we need. More delicious moments every day of the week. And look how good me feel. Rainforest make it nice. Rainforest, I go make it nice.
Burger King 5K and Relay is back Sunday, March 8, 2026, Emancipation Park at 6:30 a.m. Register now at runningeventsja.com. The time by BK 5K Relay Day is
7 o'clock.
This is Flow, Jamaica's fastest mobile network, as verified by Ookla. It's the result of a complete network rebuild, with more power backup to reduce outages and satellite backup for greater mobile stability. You can even make regular calls using Wi-Fi. Welcome to our new era of connectivity, and we're not stopping there. This is Flow, Jamaica's network.
If you're a woman in business, it's time to go bigger.
Your ambition is calling, and Horizon for Women in Business is answering.
Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services designed for women entrepreneurs to unlock the capital you need to grow and take your business beyond limits. With quick approval, flexible repayment, and low interest rates, your success is on the horizon.
Call us now. The funds are waiting.
Your success is on the horizon.
Hi, I am Candy Pang.
What a guan?
What a guan?
That a guan pa.
What a guan? What a guan? What a guan? Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
That's a guan pa. What a guan?
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
What a guan?
What a guan?
That a guan pa.
What a guan? What a guan? What a guan? Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
That's a guan pa. What a guan?
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. The teenage suspect, who is alleged to have fatally hit another 16-year-old boy in the head, is now in police custody. CVM News understands the teen was taken into police custody by his mother. Both are students of the Ocho Rios High School. Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris Dixon and Member of Parliament for Northeast St. Anne, Matthew Samuda, will visit the school on Thursday following the tragedy. This is a developing story. In the meantime, the Minister, Dr. Dana Morris Dixon, says she is deeply saddened by the death of the student at Ocho Rios High School.
The Ministry of Education is deeply saddened by the tragic death of a student of Ocho Rios High School in St. Anne. This is a devastating loss for the student's family, friends, classmates, teachers, and the wider school community, and may I also add the entire Jamaica. Every child who leaves home for school should return safely. We mourn this heartbreaking loss, and we extend our deepest condolences to the students, family, and the entire Ocho Rios High School community. Today's tragedy reminds us so much that we must strengthen the culture of peace in our schools and surround every child with the care, support, and guidance they need. And so a team from the Ministry of Education will be dispatched in the morning to provide grief and trauma counseling to the students, staff, and parents. We will also provide additional psychosocial support in the coming days to help the school community to cope with this very tragic.
The mother suspected of drowning her 2-month-old son in Top Hill, Manchester, Tuesday, is now receiving medical treatment at a hospital under police supervision. The incident brings to the fore the matter of maternal health and wellness and a common foe, postpartum depression. Akeem Aret shares one expert's take on a matter believed to be far more common and more serious than many people realize.
Postpartum depression, PPD, is a serious mental health condition that can affect a mother after childbirth, often within the first few weeks, but can begin anytime in the first year after delivery. According to the National Depression Hotline, 17 to 20% of women globally experiences PPD. But for Jamaica, rates are as high as 1 in 3 new mothers. Sonia Winter is a licensed clinical psychologist.
Number one, the stress factor that some women in some communities and some environments have to face, number one, and number two, the support that is available to these women. So in countries like Jamaica and other developing countries, chronic stress is much higher than in more developed countries, so where there is poverty, where there is exposure to violence, either in the home or in the community, when there is unstable housing or food insecurity. Those are factors that can make the prevalence of postpartum depression increase,
Baby blues is what many women are being told what they are experiencing, and as a result, nearly half of postpartum depression cases worldwide go undiagnosed. The psychologist warns families and healthcare providers must distinguish between temporary mood changes and the serious mental health condition.
Baby blues is common for many, many mothers, and it's where their hormones are sort of out of whack after the baby is born. But it usually lasts just about 2 weeks or so, Postpartum depression, number one, lasts for longer than that. And also you will notice that rather than the depression getting better, as in baby blues, is getting more and more intense, So over longer than 2 weeks, where it's starting to also affect the mother's ability to cope. So she's showing signs of depression such as loss of interest, inability to bond with her baby, having thoughts. The main one too is thoughts about harming herself or harming the baby.
Regional studies by the Journal of Women's Health indicate that postpartum depression rates in parts of the Caribbean and other low and middle income countries can reach up to 50%, often linked to financial stress and limited support. If left untreated, PPD can affect both the baby and the mother.
You will see for some women, it affects their ability to even care for themselves. Self-care will deteriorate, their relationships start to deteriorate. And for many women too, they might start to abuse different substances to help them to cope. And as I said earlier, the real trigger that you're looking out for sometimes where you know they need professional help immediately is where they're starting to have thoughts about harming themselves or their baby. For the baby now, postpartum depression really disrupts the mother's ability to bond with baby and to respond to the baby's needs.
Beyond the data, many women still suffer in silence. Miss Winter notes, in Jamaica and the wider Caribbean, cultural expectations often paint motherhood as a purely joyful experience. But for mothers suffering in silence,
you're not unworthy, you're not worthless, right? This is a common experience that women have, and it can be treated.
While maternal mental health helpline is missing, mothers who suffer from PPD can access the mental health and suicide prevention helpline at 888-639-5433. The You Matter Youth chat line at 876-838-4897 and the Child Protection and Family Services Agency at 876-878-2882. Reporting for CVM News, I'm Akeem Art.
In sports, a hat-trick from striker Javon Buckridge gave Kingston College a comprehensive 4-0 victory over Mona High and saw them march into the final of the ISA Under-16 schoolboy football competition on Tuesday. Rashid Payne opened the scoring for KC in the 19th minute. Buckridge then got the first of his hat-trick in minute 27. 10 minutes later, Buckridge scored his second and the team's third in minute 37. And the striker completed his hat-trick in minute 51 to complete the dominant win for Kingston College and see them book a spot to battle Jamaica College in the final. Title sponsors Burger King handed over meal vouchers to the victorious KC team. And Buckridge, who has now moved to 19 goals for the season, was the obvious choice for Man of the Match award.
Very pleased with my performance because the last few games I did score. And I go back to the training ground, come in this match, semi-finals, and execute, get the victory done. We just have to go back to the training pitch, train, get the work done, come at them.
Very, very pleased with the performance. At the beginning of the season, we spoke about getting into the final, and we said we wanted to ensure that we get there and with good performances, and I thought we did really well this evening.
I think they were a better prepared team, stronger team with a lot more depth. We have some of our youngsters, half of the team was ready, the other half is in building. Yeah. With Mona, we build our players and we look forward to their development for the senior level. So a lot of what we do at the U16 and U14 level is to ensure that while we want to compete, we want to develop the players so that they're ready for senior level. So we're not really worried about this. It's good to have gotten this far in the competition. And kudos to KC. They have a very strong team and a well-prepared team.
And Kingston College's under-14s are also through to that final after beating Campion College by a 1-0 in their semi-final, also at St. George's College. The all-important goal came from the boot of Owain Furtado, who scored in minute 62. Like they did in the under-16 competition, KC set up a meeting with Jamaica College in the final after the win. And just as they did for KC's under-16 team, the competition sponsors, Burger King, handed over meal vouchers to the under-14s from North Street for their win. Goal scorer Furtado, who took his tally to 20 for the season, received the Player of the Match award.
As you said before, tough game. Any team reaching this far in the competition would have a better quality, and Campion would have showed that. However, we find a way to win the game, and that is what's most important. With a season as long as it is, I'm very pleased with the effort the boys give. As a matter of fact, I'm very pleased with the effort of stakeholders, parents, teachers, admin, managers. So it's an all-round effort.
There's a little lapse in the defense. I think we've been familiar with the KC team. We've played them in pre-season, so we know what to expect. I think there's a lapse in concentration, a lapse in desire, but it's a part of the game.
And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise comes back after this.
Critical illness has many faces. 1 in 4 people will be affected. Protect what matters with critical illness insurance from Sagicor Life.
Tune in to Lead Story, weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
You see me? Me love my food and my ketchup run the flavor in so many ways. Miss Thomas, I want to turn up your food, sir.
My secret ingredients, Charles tomato ketchup, run the...
Charles ketchup, run the flavor. Richer, thicker, and more affordable. Chicken boss, what run the flavor? Charles tomato ketchup. Charles tomato ketchup, run the flavor. Richer, thicker, and more affordable.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hey, what I want? Hi, I am Candy Pang.
What a guan? What a guan?
That a guan pa.
What a guan? What a guan?
What a one! Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVMTV.
That's a guan pa. What a guan?
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orvin Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Thank you very much for staying with us, Sunrisers. As we continue our Lenten journey, we're focusing on intentional living, mindful eating, and staying rooted without sacrificing flavor. And of course, we are in the kitchen, and if you know what it's like in the kitchen,
and Sasha was giving you hand signal like signal the plane, and I can't.
You know what it's like when we're in the kitchen. It is an amazing aroma.
Yes.
Oh my Lord!
And when I see this guy, listen.
You know it's going down. You know it's going down. So guess what? We have the marketing manager at Rainforest Caribbean. We have Denise Byfield Dixon. She's back with us to share what Rainforest has been up to this season in the kitchen. Of course, the one and only internationally acclaimed chef Brian Lumley is here to serve up creative, delicious ways to enjoy Rainforest's seafood offerings. I'm salivating already. Seafood offerings throughout Lent. Good morning. Brian. Look here, you're making my life difficult, Brian. I'm here trying to get through this intro, and I'm literally salivating because of what you guys are doing.
Brian does this on purpose. Good morning, another Brian. Brian Jardim. Good morning, sir. How are you doing? Good morning, great Roger.
Yes.
Great Brian, think alike. Listen to me, Brian. The aroma in this kitchen right now, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you could smell it. through your television. It is amazing. And what Brian and I have a history.
Yes.
He has caused me to win cooking competitions when I was not so versed or dexterous in the kitchen. Yes.
At the time. And look at you married now.
Look at I'm cooking and using rainforest the snapper as well as the salmon all day, every day, because the work is already done for me. Okay.
Right. But Denise, good morning. Welcome back to the studio. Welcome back to the kitchen.
Thanks, Denise.
Tell us about what Rainforest Caribbean's Lenten promotion is doing this year. Tell us why this period is so important in the Rainforest family.
Of course, Denise. We know that Lent is a special time for many families. That is why we're shining the spotlight on seafood. So if you're giving up meat or if you're just looking for healthier options, Rainforest has a wide variety of products for you. So we're inviting everyone to catch the seafood vibes. We're doing promotions in over 50 supermarkets across 11 parishes. So on selected days when our promoters are in store, you can sample our products and get cool giveaways with purchase.
Nice.
So look out for Rainforest when you're shopping and check out our social media pages for simple, healthy recipe ideas all throughout the season.
No, I mean, different persons will have their favorites. So Miss Kitty said her favorite. I mean, I love the snapper, I love the salmon, but I do love a bit of bassa, especially if I'm going to bread it. I do like having that softness inside the crunch. But give us an idea for those who don't know, the few who don't know, the Rainforest lineup then.
Of course. So Dennis, I'll give you the abridged version.
Yes.
So Rainforest has something for everyone. Whether it's an everyday meal or it's an extra special occasion. So in our shrimp lineup, we have cooked, we have easy peel, we have peeled and deveined, and in sizes ranging from small to jumbo.
Nice.
For fish, we have salmon, which you mentioned, Miss Kitty, of course. We have salmon, we have Caribbean snapper fillet, we have a whole red snapper. We have breaded fish like, the nuggets and the tenders, perfect for the kids. And when you want to elevate your meal, we have conch, we have clams, we have mussels, some of which you'll be seeing here with our Chef Brian. And we also have introduced some new products to our portfolio. So these include like our jasmine rice, we have our seasonings, we have sweet corn in a can, and these go really, really great with our seafood, so we're offering a complete meal solution.
You know what's always in my fridge? What's that? The various burgers.
Oh,
okay, nice. Yes.
I love the jerk salmon. I love the jerk shrimp.
Nice.
They're easy. You put them to thaw out. Sometimes I'll call ahead, ask somebody to take it out of the fridge. Because just in terms of making a sandwich, sometimes I want some good protein.
Yes.
It will be so easy. Look here. Let me look here. The burgers are go-to, especially if you don't eat meat. This allows you to enjoy a burger the right way, the Rainforest way.
Well, the Rainforest sweet corn is always in my fridge because my daughter loves the sweet corn. Yes, and the nuggets. So we have to make sure that we have that, because when AA asks, then we have to have it. And because the corn is soft and sweet, then it goes down very well. Yes, love it. What I love about Rainforest though is also when you guys have your sale. So when I hear that there's a deal going on and you get your big Rainforest bag, there's something about going down to Slipe Road and you get your stuff and the deals are absolutely amazing. Like when you hear about the deals, you have to wonder, something, are you sure? Yes, and you guys do so very well. So I'm very, very excited about this.
In a chokehold with that.
Listen, Brian, let me get Brian into the conversation. During COVID time, you drove in, you didn't even get out of your vehicle, you swipe your card, you open your car trunk, they put it in and you're out. That, for me, listen, you got the butter, you got the fish, you got the shrimp, you got the corn, you got the vegetables. Listen to what I'm telling you, that Rainforest in COVID was lifesaver. So Brian, the illustrious chef from the UAE back to Jamaica, I gotta tell you, talk to me about what you're preparing and how easy, Brian, because for a lot of people cooking is a little difficult or challenging. What makes using Rainforest products so easy?
The time it takes to cook.
Right?
It is so quick. So, I mean, seafood, a lot of people think seafood is this thing that you have to cook for half an hour, 45 minutes. No. Very quick. We're in studio time. I'm telling you, this is normally 5-6 minutes. The pepper.
The Scotch bonnet.
Scotch bonnet aroma kick right now. Anyway, so in this mixture, we have shrimp, clams, mussels, lobster.
Wow.
Right?
That's called virility in a pot.
Yeah, man.
That name up the birth rate.
Yeah, working.
Strong back.
Yes, strong back.
I thought it was Rainforest you're working with. Me never know you're working with Mr. Head. Come on.
That's a tough ton. I gotta tell you,
In collaboration.
My mom called me yesterday to say, oh, Chef Brian normally was on the show and he makes something nice. Hey, my mommy, where you watch my friend there for? You know? But she was quite impressed. So, Brian, talk to me about some signature or just staple ingredients that we can use to just get our rainforest seafood, dishes up and running. You must have what?
Yeah, man. So my go-to is a red snapper, right? We have a red snapper fillet. I love the salmon because, I started the gym now, so I need that little extra protein every now and then. And it's just so convenient. They have a product, which is a smoked salmon, one of the best on the line. Like, I've normally, in previous years, I used to use this other brand. It's a blue case thing, and they normally have a very quality line. But recently, I came across Rainforest smoked salmon.
Oh, wow.
Mix that with cream cheese, put that on crackers, put that in hard-dough bread. Versatile.
You see that?
Seafood.
You see that?
I love a good seafood stew because it's easy, it's quick. I have to just make the curry sauce from some of the shells. I'll reuse the shells to make a stock, and then I put it in this, right? You can drop the snapper in it. You can drop all type of seafood in it. So here I have it plated up. And I'm just going to do this very quickly. Yeah, this is mashed potato.
Nice.
I like to put, so you see clams, when you get the clams, you have to let them open. Anyone that are closed, you leave it alone, you discard it, right? Okay. Clams taste just like conch.
Okay.
Right? Clams, mussels, just like conch. And you see conch in our season is very scarce sometimes. A great substitution if you miss it, mussels and clams. Some people think, I don't want to eat that and it's harmless. It's
you can imagine like put it on a plate for your husband now. You must marry all your two on. How the truth now. Wow.
See, let me put a nice little mussel right here. So.
Oh, wow.
Right? And then you just take a little string me if you put some veg.
Yes. So ideally, Brian, how long in terms of cook time for even the salmon or the red snapper?
No more than salmon, 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
If you put like a honey glaze and you put it in the air fryer, 10 minutes. Done. Depending on how thick it is. So if it's very thick, that's when you go up to 15, maximum 18 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah. For things like a snapper, it's a little less thick, 10 minutes. Yeah. If whole snapper with the bone, if you put that in fishing foil now and put in the oven, that's like 30 minutes because you need time for the steam to get right down to the center of the bone. But once it's fillet, no more than 15 minutes, right? Gotcha. Seafood, shrimp, and kind of thing, garlic shrimp, 8 minutes.
What would you say is a must-have for like seafood? Like Miss Kitty, you have to have Scotch bonnet pepper in there. What are your like two must-have seasonings?
Well, it depends on what cuisine I'm cooking. So if it's Jamaican cuisine, 100% you have to have Scotch bonnet. Your trios. So in curry, you have to have ginger, you have to have garlic, you have to have Scotch bonnet pepper, you have to have thyme, you have to have scallion. Right? Onions, those things are boosters, but those major things is ginger and sweet pepper. You have to have sweet pepper.
And I thought that if you had onions, you didn't really need scallion?
I would prefer scallion because it's a more subtle season, like onion. If you have onion, you don't need scallion, yes, but onion is harsher.
Oh.
You understand? So if you're using purple onion, which is a slightly sweeter onion and tame, then it won't overpower the other flavors of the seafood and that kind of thing, right?
You see that?
See how nice plate up right there.
It's so pretty, you almost feel bad to disturb it.
Yeah.
Listen.
Absolutely amazing.
I don't feel bad enough.
Amazing.
When it comes to food,
it is gorgeous.
Amazing.
It is gorgeous.
Nice. Well, Denise, talk to me. What else would you like our viewers to take away from this morning's presentation about the rainforest line?
Okay, Miss Kitty. As we wrap up, basically I'm inviting everybody to catch the seafood vibes and make delicious moments with Rainforest this season. Quality matters. When you purchase Rainforest seafood, you know you're getting the best. Premium seafood that's easy to prepare. As Chef Ryan just said, you can whip up a seafood dish in a matter of minutes. So you can add Rainforest products to any meal, whether breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So Go out, head to your favorite supermarket, grab some Rainforest goodies, and let's catch the seafood vibes. Look out for our exciting in-store promotions, and also follow us on social media at Rainforest Caribbean for plenty healthy ways to enjoy Rainforest seafood this season.
Wonderful. All right. Well, I know some people in here are going to be enjoying this presentation. On my plate.
Look at
a big ship sailing on the ocean. Look at this, guys. So beautiful. Brian, thank you so much. And by the way, where can we find you on social media?
Chef Lumley. That's it. Chef Lumley, cheflumley.com. You see everywhere what I'm up to, where I'm traveling, what I'm bringing back. This weekend, you'll find me at the Jamaica Food and Drink Festival. And it's just a lot of niceness coming up. I love the events move to the start of the year. We have things to do coming into spring and Easter. So I'm very happy.
I love you, my friend. I'm very proud of you. Enough love every time.
Big up.
All right. Thanks so very much to our guests, Denise Byfield-Dixon, marketing manager of Rainforest Caribbean, and the great illustrious chef himself, the one boss, Brian Lumley. It's now time to take a break. There's more Sunrise right after this. Oh, beg now get, I wanna beg now. So come.
Your hard contribution builds a stronger workforce and strengthens the economy. It's not just contribution, it's transformation. The time by heart is
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Bring back the fun of shopping. Discover the best finds in every aisle of amazing items. For your kitchen, your living room, your bedroom, or any room, Azan Supercenter has that perfect touch to elevate your space to the next level. Our team is ready to help you find what you are looking for you or someone else. So stop by our Crossroads store today and rediscover the fun of shopping.
Azan Supercenter, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. You see me? Me love my food, and my ketchup run the flavor in so many ways. Miss Powers, I want to turn up your food, sir.
My secret ingredients, just tomato ketchup, run the...
Just ketchup, run the flavor. Richer, thicker, and more affordable. Chicken boss, what run the flavor?
Cal's tomato ketchup.
Cal's tomato ketchup, run the flavor. Richer, thicker, and more affordable.
Critical illness has many faces. 1 in 4 people will be affected. Protect what matters with critical illness insurance from Sagicor Life.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hey, what's up, one? Hi, I am Candy Pang.
What a guan? What a guan?
That a guan pa.
What a guan? What a guan?
What a guan! Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
And that's a guan pa. What a guan?
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orvin Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
I wanna love you and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. A happy moment over here, can you tell? Good morning, it's International AA Day. And if it's your birthday as well, happy birthday to you. AA turns 2 can you believe that? All the lovely internet aunties and uncles who have sent their best wishes and kind compliments, I want to say thank you as well. I know my pregnancy and my entering the realm of motherhood has been a collective effort, and many of you have kept my family in your prayers, and for that I am eternally grateful. So AA's birthday today is as much a celebration for my family as it is for you, because you guys are like family. Now this morning I have another family, right? For a set of people who I regard as family, and the principal of the Norman Manley Law School, Dr. Christopher Malcolm, joins us this morning. He's here to spotlight a new initiative coming out of the Norman Manley Law School that's reshaping how future lawyers are prepared for the profession. The school has recently launched a mentorship program built around a structured dining experience, bringing together members of the judiciary, senior attorneys, alumni, and students for guided real-world professional engagement. Dr. Christopher Malcolm was also my tutor, my lecturer. He taught me ADR, right? And I gotta tell you, that came in clutch for me. I think I got an A for his course because I made sure to study very hard, and he's now at the Norman Manley Law School. Dr. Malcolm, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning to you.
Very well.
Viewers, wherever they may be.
Lovely. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Was I a good student?
You were very
I tried my best. No, when my lecturers go hard, I try to go hard for them because I want you to know that your efforts are not in vain. And it is, for me, you have to, when a teacher goes hard, as a student, you know, you have to ensure that you gain the knowledge and you put it back out there. So when you're marking the paper, at least you can have a smile on your face.
sure enjoyed.
Beautiful. Well, the Norman Manley Law School holds a very, very special place in my heart. I want to say good morning to Antigua. Good morning to Lisa. Good morning to all the library staff, all the ancillary staff, and all the teachers and all the lecturers at the Norman Manley Law School. But talk to us, Dr. Malcolm, about this recently launched mentorship program and what inspired it and how are students being impacted by it.
The program, we launched it as a pilot initiative on the 21st of February. And we deliberately centered it at the Mary Seacold Hall dining room.
Yes.
And it was launched with a view to helping our students preparing for graduation, for professional practice, that is, to get exposed to some of the softer skills.
Yes.
As we say, that hidden curriculum
Yes.
in practice, which teaches you that passing exams and so on, that's not all you need to do. You need to learn how to conduct yourself among peers. You
Yes.
need to learn camaraderie
Yes.
at the bar. You need to understand that how you liaise with clients, how you engage in social settings and so on.
Yes.
Those things are as critical to your development as anything else.
Yes.
So that initiative really, when I was preparing actually for going to the law school, even before applying, you know, or at the point of applying certainly, I had my own idea of what I would wish to bring to the institution should I be accepted there to become the principal. And this was one of the first initiatives that came to mind in circumstances where you consistently hear persons in public spaces, at the bar and otherwise, speaking about the caliber of practitioners.
Yes.
I am not so concerned about whether it is true or false what we're hearing. What I do know is that there's chatter around it.
Yes.
And if there's anything that we can do to deal with some of those issues, then it behoves us to do it.
Yes.
So this was part of that response to it. And the pilot initiative, as is said, is pilot for something much broader.
Right.
We intend to launch something in a much more sustained way where dining is critical, but it's part of a broader mentorship initiative. And let me hasten to add that dining and mentorship and things like, there's nothing new about those. There's really nothing new under the sun. But what we have done is to look at it at this time and to see how we can bring our own spin to it in a way which is most productive and most beneficial to the persons that we're serving, our students, and ultimately the public who will benefit from them when they get into practice.
So as the newly minted principal, because you're there, what, 6 months now?
Just about.
Very well. Congratulations to you on your appointment. And as I'm looking at those pictures, it is so reminiscent of my time at the law school, those days and nights, you know, and I'm looking and I'm so happy for the students as well. Talk to me about, you know, in terms of support, because an initiative like this is going to need support from senior counsel, probably from corporate Jamaica, and also other stakeholders who may be interested in partnering with the Norman Manley Law School. Talk to us about that and how can they get in touch with you and the law school?
Well, the support is critical. In fact, for this particular initiative, the pilot, it really was one where my own year group from the Norman Manley Law School, and before that in the faculty, we were closely bonded across the region and wherever we are.
Yes.
And when I came up with this initiative, part of my own, as I call it, my own group of advisors from among my peers and otherwise, came up, one of them from my batch said, tell me what it is that you want me to help you with.
Yes.
I indicated this initiative and he said, look, go ahead, put the arrangements in place for it to happen. We will source the funding. So a single member of my batch decided that we will ensure that this initiative was funded, and it is. We, however, going forward, require a lot more support. And part of what we're doing is trying to build out a relationship with our alumni and with others, where we're centering on strategic communication, and we're here.
Yes.
We're looking at building out alumni relations. We're looking at grant funding, and critically, and I know you're yourself very involved in funding for student scholarships and so on.
Absolutely.
Because we recognize that there's a critical need. So we want to build an ecosystem where we can do more for our students, including in raising funding and so on. So that is part of the broader objective.
I love that you said that, Dr. Malcolm, because there are many times students, and even in my year group, and that's how I started my scholarship funding, because there are students who are at the law school who are, you know, who have dreams of becoming an attorney at law, but the truth of the matter is that it is an expensive venture to take on, and so funding and scholarships are very important. Talk to us about how, in terms of the needs that are there, because sometimes students may not come out and obviously come and talk about it, but they are in need of the help, and they look to somebody like you as the leader, as the principal of the institution, to help them to accomplish their dreams.
Well, the needs are not just at the Norman Manley Law School, it's across our education system. I've heard experiences related of students who say, look, I survive by going to events on campus.
Yes.
Meaning, you know,
to get the food.
To get food.
Yeah.
And that is my dinner.
Yes.
And that is my breakfast.
Yes.
We have those experiences. We have real experiences which persons do not speak about necessarily.
Yes.
But they're persons who are literally, as they say, living off the eye-top.
Yes.
And we have to be mindful in our society that, you know, there's this idea about education very often where persons sometimes focus, in my view, inappropriately so, that you need to focus on early childhood and then the next takes care of itself. And then I very often ask, where do you think the material and the information for development at that level is going to come from?
True.
If you do not support tertiary education.
True.
And enable persons to develop the skill sets that they can then pass on, to do the research information and all the other things, how then are you going to develop? So for me, education is about holistic development and ensuring that there's appropriate investment at every level. And those of us who have had the benefit of going through, in my view, have an obligation in the interest of ourselves and of our society to give all the levels of assistance we can. And so in this way, I am thankful for persons like yourself, and I know what you do. Many persons do not know what you do. I happen to know. And there are other persons like you who are out there working and working hard. And I say that we must support those persons, and others of us who are able to must come on board to also give support, knowing that even if we're wholly selfish, what we're doing is in our own selfish interest, because the more the society develops, the better it does. and the more safe it is for all of us.
True.
We're all beneficiaries of it, and it is not proper, in my view, to ensure that there are persons there who cannot achieve what they can and then become the things we don't want them to be.
Yes, and then we ask, how did we get here? When Jamaica become like this? Lord Jesus.
It is, in fact, that and more.
Yeah.
And so for me, it is part of that journey. And to the extent that I'm able to use whatever resources I have, including as principal of the Norman Manley Law School, to support this and to ensure as well, there's another side to it, you know. We very often look and say, boy, him can't eat, him don't even know if to hold a knife and fork, sort of thing, and make those sorts of comments pejorative in nature.
Yes.
Without taking steps as we can.
Yes.
To see how we can recognize that, look, the experience I've had, the exposures I've had, may not be the same this other person has had. How can I, instead of being overly critical,
yes,
find a way to say, here is a gap. Let me see how I can help to bridge it.
Yes.
And so that is part of the holistic journey that I'm on, and I wish to have many others of us be on as well.
Well, I'm here to support, and I'm quite sure that others are willing to support as well. And that is why you're at the helm of the institution now, Dr. Malcolm, and the principal. So I thank you for this vision, and I know that students will benefit from it greatly. And if there is anybody, or if there are people watching this morning who would like to contribute, who would want to donate, is there a number that they can call, an email that you have that they can say, you know, Dr. Christopher Malcolm spoke this morning, it moved me, and I would like to help some students or a student at the Norman Manley Law School to bring their dream to fruition?
Well, the Norman Manley Law School, we're publicly listed, but an easy phone number, one I remember off the top of my head, is 927 1235.
1235.
That's a number I remember offhand.
Very well.
But I will say that we're there and we're open to speaking to persons. I am Christopher Malcolm. I'm ready, willing, and able to speak to anyone who wants to assist. And of course, we're always keen to know that we're doing things in a manner which is holistic.
Yes.
And in a manner which passes the smell test.
Yes.
You know, we're much as we're out there doing what we're doing, I'm also mindful that we have to be careful in everything that we do.
Yes.
To ensure, because one of the things I'm always mindful of, and you probably would be able to speak to it even better than I would, there are persons who are by nature, and let me say it publicly, there are persons who are by nature predatory.
Yes.
They'll hear, for example, and we've had those experiences, you know, where we've seen students who say, I've reached out to say I'm in need. And then the persons who come on what they want in return are things which I could never agree to. So we have to be mindful that even as we're helping, we don't see it as an opportunity to be predatory. And we do it, as you say, with dignity.
Absolutely. I love that. Dr. Christopher Malcolm, ladies and gentlemen, the principal of the Norman Manley Law School. And we head to another break. Do what you can. Be a part of the solution and not the problem. And please be the blessing that you want to see, sir. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much
for all
for
you
having
do.
me.
And I wish you all the best. It's still sunrise. We'll be back. And we have much more for you right here.
Is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
Rainforest, I go give you plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that to me need. More delicious moments every day of the week. And look how good me feel. Rainforest make it nice. Rainforest, I go make it nice.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
It's the last thing on their mind until it becomes the only thing on their mind. Critical illness has many faces. 1 in 4 people will be affected. Protect what matters with critical illness insurance from Sagicor Life.
Hey, what's up,
a guan?
That a guan pa.
What a guan? What a guan?
What a one! Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
And that's a guan pa. What a guan?
And treat you right. I wanna drink with you.
Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly.
You see, I'm doing the ad lib.
Yeah.
So sing your part, sing it
Every day and every night.
Gotta be 18 years old to drink.
We'll be together.
Drink responsibly.
Drink worthy part.
Yeah, I gotta tell you.
Welcome back, folks. It's International AA Day, and we're raising a glass and catching up with Worthy Park Estate.
Yes, and AA is worthy. See that?
You see? You have to be worthy.
Father God, I'm telling you.
You have to be worthy to even park. Look here. Well, Worthy Park Estate is continuing their strong presence at the Jamaica Food and Drink Festival. Because what kind of a food and drink festival would it be without Worthy Park? Well, they're sponsoring the fan favorite events like Kuya, Chef's Table, and Meat Street. And joining us this morning, we have marketing manager at Worthy Park Estate, Tamika West, and we have mixologist Tyler McLennan, who will be serving up some mocktails this morning. Nice. And we say mocktails, good morning to the Broadcasting Commission.
Hi, Carla McLean, how are you?
These are mocktails.
And I like that it's being used like this, Tamika and Tyler, because sometimes people tend to think, you know, oh my God, how am I going to use this? I don't really drink a lot, but you can actually tame it if you so choose, and you can go as hard as you want or as light as you want and still get the worthiness.
And people want to be able to know that they can go out, they can have nice drinks, pretty drinks, tasty drinks, and have a good time just the same, even if they're not, you know, doing the proper full indulgence.
Yeah. So Tamika, talk to us about this Worthy Park partnership with the Jamaica Food and Drink Festival, and what is it that you guys have on show?
Well, this year is our 4th consecutive year returning. We're so excited to be returning because Jamaica Food and Drink Festival is the premier festival of its kind in the Caribbean. You know, as Jamaicans, we always represent and do things big, and they're definitely doing it big. So it only made sense for us to come back yet another year to showcase what we are doing big at Worthy Park with these amazing international award-winning rums.
Yeah. So for persons who have never heard about Worthy Park before, or probably has never seen the product, what is under the Worthy Park line?
Well, the Worthy Park line has an expansive and continuously expanding assortment of rums, 100% pot still, so big flavors, big vibes, certainly all Jamaican produced, Jamaican owned and made brands. So big up all of the supporters of Worthy Park.
Nice.
But the portfolio includes, you know, we have our white overproof rum. We have our Worthy Park Select, which is actually the sponsor this year for Food and Drink Festival. And we have in the center here our Worthy Park 109, the most unique of our portfolio of rums. But also off camera that you're not seeing on camera today, we have our Worthy Park Single Estate, which is an 8-year-old rum, as well as our rum cream. And everybody drinks rum cream. So you talk about mocktails, all when you want mocktail, people will drink a rum cream.
Yes,
so we're very proud of our rum cream as well.
I'm that girly. Yes.
You know, kind of locate the Worthy Park line and the brand within, you know, the Jamaican market, within the, even at events like this, you know, kind of for those who may be uninitiated, kind of give us an idea of how you place and position Worthy Park?
Well, put simply, I would call Worthy Park the new kid on the block, but we're definitely catching all eyes. I mean, we launched the brand in a big way through the Worthy Park Select during COVID, no less. So, you know, we had a lot of challenges in how we were able to, you know, stand out from the very beginning by virtue of just coming out during COVID. But, you know, we started again with the Select and we've added each time since. I think for persons, wherever we go, especially in premium experiences such as the Jamaica Food and Drink Festival, people look out for us, and when they see us, this is their opportunity to try us.
Yes,
so they might hear and they might see it on a grocery store shelf or in your bars and whatnot. But if you haven't tried it and you want to use the opportunity, these are the opportunities that we utilize to showcase it. It's a premium experience. We come with premium drink experiences. I mean, I flew in one as amazing as this from Chicago, no less.
The Windy City.
We're all about how we just showcase these fabulous Jamaican rums. We were even featured in Forbes magazine.
Right.
Wow.
Yes,
As a
ma'am.
what?
As our rums were a part of the rums that were top rums for last year. We are the rum producer of the year, according to the International Wines and Spirits Review competition. So we're definitely doing big things, and we just share that message. I mean, again, the brand is really 4 or 5 years old now.
That's a big deal, Tamika.
Yeah, so we're proud to just share that message, represent Jamaica, not only here and abroad, but also adding value to the overall industry, because we have great industry partners that have built our spirits industry here in Jamaica. So we respect all of them, but we're just kind of adding to the party.
Tyler, from you as a non-Jamaican, you will have an international palate that's unique based on your experience. Worthy Park rums, what's your first impression of it? I mean, for the person outside of Jamaica.
One of the beverage programs that I'm primarily involved with in Chicago is a rum cocktail bar. Okay. So we are fortunate to work with hundreds of different rums in all different places and different styles. And then from there, when we start thinking about cocktails, we're thinking about product first, and a product that is going to stand up and that we want to really showcase in cocktails that we're creating in our bar. But then from there, we're thinking about the company and the brand and the people that are behind it. And we have been very fortunate to have a great relationship with Worthy Park over the years. And that's something that we've wanted to really showcase then and push forward and put forward the people that we trust and that trust us to think that we are worthy enough to make cocktails.
But what are you making for us this morning?
So today it's a cocktail that we're calling the Firebird. So it's based on a cocktail created in Malaysia in 1973.
Oh, wow. All right.
So what does it entail?
So we've got a couple things already in here. We've got some lime juice, pineapple juice, a strawberry syrup that I brought from Chicago. So we take strawberries, we blend it up into a puree, and then we spin it in a centrifuge, spinning at a high rate of speed to strain out all of the solids from the liquid. So we get this clarified liquid after the fact that we then add sugar to. And then from there, we're going to showcase some rum. We also have an Italian bitter liqueur just to add some bitterness. But then after that, we're going to blend these three things together.
Sure, get the jigger.
Absolutely.
All
so we're going to
right.
make some non-alcoholics for you today.
And just by how Tyler is holding the jigger, Tamika, you know, same bad. You understand? That's why I'm all it. You just know.
Only the best. Only the
for
best.
me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see the style?
If I'm me, I wouldn't hold it like that. I wouldn't hold it like that.
I would just hold it like this.
It's got a wrist.
You know what I mean?
It's all about it, yeah. Some flair, light flair.
I love it. So Tamika, at the Food and Drink Festival, I know it's tonight. It starts tonight. There is at Koya. There is tomorrow Decades. There is Meat Street on Saturday and the brunch on Sunday.
That's right.
Will you be at all 4 events?
I will be a guest at most of the 4 events.
Okay, very well.
However, representing Worthy Park and for persons to experience the Worthy Park offering, we're going to be definitely at Koya tonight. Jamaican food reimagined, Jamaican cocktails reimagined, Caribbean cocktails reimagined, as well as at Meat Street, where Meat Street is such a vibe, by the way.
Yes.
It's my favorite event, believe it or not, because it just allows us it allows you to bring your little one and me to bring my little one.
I know,
But while we are drinking responsibly, the children are there. It's a great event, and you get to showcase all the different vendors. So that's where Worthy Park will also be shining as well.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Well, do you have any specials going on right now, Tamika? Because I know, for example, people want to buy their Worthy Park. What can they win? Because I know we love to win stuff.
Of course.
What are you going to be having at your
Of
tent?
course.
Yeah, your
well,
booth.
I'll tell you this right now. If you're not currently following the Worthy Park Rum's Instagram and Facebook page, you need to, especially the Instagram page. Right now, we have tickets being given away for Meat Street. Yes, we do.
Wow.
So if persons want to go to Meat Street this weekend, you have an opportunity. We haven't closed the window yet for that free comp ticket announcement. Each person wins 2 tickets, and we have 3 pairs giving away.
Oh, nice.
But if you don't get a chance to go to Meat Street, we actually have an amazing cocktail competition coming up featuring our Worthy Park 109 rum, which is a King of Cocktails competition. There's so much talent in Jamaica in terms of mixology.
Yes.
And the industry is building, the younger generation, as well as, the bevy of us. We're the seasoned ones. Yeah, we're really getting into cocktail culture and enjoying those experiences when you go out and dine, right?
Nice.
So we're kind of showcasing some of the talent that's here in Jamaica. We're having our finals event on the 17th of March here in Kingston, but we're going to be giving persons a chance to win tickets to that competition. So again, follow the Worthy Park page, Worthy Park Rums on Instagram and Facebook. You can win tickets to that cocktail competition coming up.
It's right there on screen.
And you can win
2 days
tickets.
before my birthday. You see that?
So you'll be there.
I got to tell you.
You'll be there.
Yeah, because I'm March 19th.
You're bringing it in.
That
I'm
is
bringing
it.
it in with
That
worthy,
is it.
and I know I'm worthy.
But
Hello.
You need to bring Tyler back to judge.
Right? Tyler, I was lucky to get Tyler for Kuya. I was trying to extend it to Meat Street, but Tyler has a great business back in Chicago, so he's like, you know, so a big boss.
So if he's booked and busy, catches flights logically, right? So Tyler, if I'm in Chicago, where can I come to see? Like Tyler, remember me? I'm Mrs. Kitty from CVM.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Where are you located? Yeah.
So some of the programs that I'm at are 3 Dots in a Dash in downtown River North.
Okay.
Gus's Sip and Nip is one of our newer concepts, and we just opened a restaurant recently called Crying Tiger.
Crying Tiger.
Crying Tiger.
Mighty.
Sounds great.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I'm going to tell you. Crying Tiger. By the time Tyler done mix for you, cry, and that's a roar. I love it. What's your Instagram handle, Tyler?
It's at Trader_Ty.
Trader Ty.
Yeah,
Trader_Ty.
Yeah.
So for all those young mixologists who, you know, and sometimes too,
You want to study, borrow some tips?
or you might just want to do something at home. You get a bottle of Worthy Park and you say, say, Tyler, did upon Sunrise, let me go look and see how I can do something nice, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I like it.
Sounds great. All right. Our guests have been Tamika West, the marketing manager for Worthy Park Estate, and of course, Tyler McLennan, international mixologist all the way from Chicago. He's here with us in Kingston. That's all the time we have. We're going to have a sip.
We have to wrap, Dennis. We're rapping. It's a rap, it's a reggae.
Danielle,
It's 8 o'clock. Well, I want everybody just to raise their glass.
Let's drink.
Hey. To AA. I want to say thanks to all our wonderful guests this morning. Thanks to Chef Brian Lumley and, of course, the Rainforest Caribbean family.
Right.
Thanks to Tamika and Tyler, Dr. Christopher Malcolm. Who else was on this morning?
Gabrielle.
That's right. Gabrielle Hilton from Food and Drink. Later on.